Right then, I think that's my cue to actually turn the music down, as well as say hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to some streaming in general, to be honest. Good to see you all. How are we doing this fine Sunday? Question mark. Sunday the 2nd of August. Hello. Sarah Barnett, thank you very much there for the 24 months. Congratulations on the Big Blue. A non-hungover bear, it's true. I didn't actually drink that much. Welcome all. Fate of Hand, cool game, that's it. Well, you're about to see just how bad it can be. So yeah, welcome all. A little bit of a wild card for us tonight, Hand of Fate. I played this once donkeys years ago on stream, and I was very bad at it and I didn't like it, but my opinion of games has changed long since past, and I thought it might be worth taking another look at the game with a different temperament, a different spin on pastime and activity. So yeah, we're going to be jumping in. I've heard the second game fleshes out some of the problems with this game. Not a problem, we'll probably play the second game after this one, Teddy, if we end up liking it. So what is Hand of Fate? It's kind of hard to describe because I've never actually played it from start to finish. I've only played it like for a couple of hours at most. As best as I can describe it, it's a sort of card deck building game with elements of a sort of third-person brawler sort of game mashed into it. So basically there's a card game for sort of like moving around and like your overarching sort of stance on the game. So I've just started fucking with one of my monitors. There it is. That one. There we go. Yeah, so there's like an overarching card game that you play to move around and explore the world, as we'll see. It's like a deck building game. But whenever you get into combat, it sort of recesses into a third-person brawler. Very, very basic combat mechanics. There's a dodge key, a counter key. Some shots can be dodged, others can't. Some ranged hits can be blocked. It's all very interesting. So yeah, mixed in with a bit of Batman fighting. That's a good way of describing it. So yeah, we're going to be chilling out, just playing some of this evening. No real plan, no real objective in mind. We're just going to be chilling out and listening to the story. I believe there's a sequel. Yes, that's the one. I'm going to go for a wee. I've really poorly timed the start of this. I'll be back in just a moment. Give us a minute. Right. Okay then, so let's have a look here. So how are people doing? How are people doing this fine Sunday evening? Hopefully people are keeping quite well. We've just had a little bit of a barbecue, or we had a barbecue yesterday evening. Hanging out with a couple of people. Echo and Zulu came over. We said hi to Catler as well. It's been pretty nice. It was a good evening, which was great. Yeah, I've not been doing too bad. Barbecue was really nice. Jesus, me cake chat actually was okay, shockingly. Way too much icing, and the actual sort of cake bun, I want to call it, was probably a little bit dry. But if you sort of balanced the 8,000 tons of icing with the actual cake, it wasn't too bad. It tasted quite good. Very cheesy, very cream cheese. It was a cream cheese icing, red velvet cake, for people who are wondering. Wasn't it icing with cake? Yeah, it wasn't cake with icing, it's true. Trying to think what else. The barbecue went well as well. I became hyper aware as I was putting charcoal in the barbecue that I've never actually done a barbecue before. I've been part of many a barbecue over the years, but I've never actually lit one before, and I was trying to figure out how to get I couldn't get the charcoal to light. I was putting in fire lighters and I had some lighter fluid, but I couldn't get the bastard things to burn. Like, it was, I must have used about half a bottle of lighter fluid trying to get this fucking fire to take. And in the end, what ended up happening was that a very small amount of the fucking amount of coals actually started to burn, and I was like, that right there, that spot on the grill. I had about a 3x3 inch circle where the fucking meat was actually cooking on the grill. The rest of it was just placebo. Yeah, my long dark experience wasn't enough, it's true. Welcome to manhood. That's it. It was really nice. I got some burgers from the... Isn't half a bottle normal? I don't know. It might not be. It's my first barbecue. I don't know, Kameraden. I've literally got no idea. Smoked more than grilled. It was. I'm pretty sure, like, I've shortened everyone's lifespan in the barbecue by about 8 years from the amount of acrid smoke that the lighter fluid gave off, which was nice. But the food was actually really, really good. I got these. I got some burgers and sausages from a local butcher that lives up by my parents, and they were phenomenal. Really, really nice. You didn't open the lower air tray? No, I've never done it before. I've literally no idea. I was a big noob when it comes to literally no idea. Hope you didn't eat pork. Nope, no siree. We just it was beef burgers and sausages, and I did these like beef and jalapeno kebab things, which was nice. Another cake when? Oh, it'll be next year for Jane's birthday at this rate. Q, there's a new game called Among Trees. Gives me TLD vibes. Think you could check it out, might like it. If you send me a message here on Steam, or on Twitch I should say, if you just click my name in the user list and click message, just tell me to check out Among Trees, and I will have a look. But yes, Hand of Fate for this evening. Let's see how we go. So at the start, before you light it on fire, make sure you have the lower vents open so that a lot of air can run in. Once it's properly burning, you close it and you can handle and temper the fire. That's it. No intestinal parasites, not so far. Or ass noodles, no. Nothing like that for the moment, which is very, very nice. Pork undercooked is dangerous. Most meats undercooked are dangerous. Get maybe pork more so, but I argue chicken's just as bad. So yeah, we're going to be rocking and rolling here. But most importantly, did you have fun? I really did. I didn't have too much to drink. I reintroduced myself to the good Captain, Captain Morgan's Spiced Gold. Now, I haven't drank Captain Morgan's in almost a year now, due to getting absolutely mortaled on it at a Halloween party. And it was like, it was one of those things where if someone would open a bottle within 10 feet of me and I'd catch a whiff of it, it'd be like, ugh. Would you like a cider? I'll actually be alright, Jaina. I'm just going to stick to me water for now. Rehydrate. But yeah, oh gosh. That's the best part of having a barbecue, it's true. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the game. I think we've teased chat for long enough, so I'm going to pause that. I'm going to come down to the Join Eric capture window, which is going to be this one here, as best I understand it. Now we can probably turn that one off, that capture window, if I can click the right button. There we go. And then game capture window is set to any full screen application, and then hypothetically, if I click this button, and it is only my working theory, I've got no solid idea, because, you know, in classic from 2015 this game's made, Jesus. Thank you very much there, Pascal. There we go, that looks like it's loading in nicely. I did, like, briefly do, like, the first couple of, like, encounters, just to make sure that it was all working properly. I did turn on the subtitles, but I don't know whether they'll still be on. We will have to see. Is this multiplayer? No, this isn't multiplayer. I don't think it's multiplayer. No one knows how to stream, it's all just theories. Exactly, Matt. We're pioneering the forefront of entertainment here, apparently. So yeah, Hand of Fate. I don't actually know if there's any story to this game. It's all very elusive. Obviously you're some sort of adventurer making his way through this world, defined in the deck of cards, as you will see shortly. But I don't know whether, in terms of like a fourth wall break, whether there is a reason that I am playing this game. It seems to be alluded to by the mysterious dealer. But I don't actually know. I don't know whether it has an overarching story. It'd be cool to find out if there is one. So I'm going to click start here, and we're going to have a look.
One more for the game. Come, sit.
You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
War never changes, that's it. So yeah, that's the gist of it. The subtitles were a little bit broken there, because normally the subtitles aren't turned on for the introduction, but yeah, what a weeb, exactly. Hello, how is this game and what is it about? Ottoman, as you can see, I have arrived here at the very first button I can click, or second button. We will discover together the answer to those two questions. Yeah, we'll really see. As best as my knowledge goes, it's also extremely loud, isn't it? Holy shit, like, that is just ear rape. We'll really give that a good punching there. That one. I mean, that's not much better, to be honest. Settings. I wonder if there's a different... There isn't any other... It just seems to be really loud on the menu. I think that's actually a little bit better. Okay, that's good. Start button within a start button, I know, right? Hello, Chinny, good to see you, mate. Welcome, sir. How fare you? How fare you on this fine Marktag? Welcome to the game. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out what the game involves here very, very shortly. I'm getting big hug. Could be worse. Good to hear, mate. Could be better too, from the sounds of it, but could also be worse. It's not 35 degrees anymore, that's true.
Hi, Jenny.
I do you heard that. Jane says hi. I probably also need to talk into the microphone. That probably helps with the volume issues. Okay, so let us rock and roll the game. The dealer's going to explain a little bit about the game here. I don't know very much about it, unfortunately, so let the narrator try and break the ice for you.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of.
Lovely. Continue. The Jack of Dust.
Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me.
So, as best as I understand it, the dealer has 12 bosses that we must encounter throughout the journey that we are about to embark on. And only once we have killed all 12 of the bosses can we fight the dealer, basically, and win. Where he's going to put down his Egyptian god cards and own me, because I've got, I don't know, fucking I've got a lampet. I don't I've got no idea. Yeah, so this is death poker, basically. So let's read what this says. The Jack of Dust. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. He also inspires his followers to steal gold on each hit. In the ruins of an ancient temple, amongst... I don't know whether I should read it in the style of Withermore from Divinity. In the ruins of an ancient temple, amongst the eternally shifting dunes, lives a mysterious leader of the desert bandits.
Scared of returning to the fray.
I'm reading, Mr. Dealer. Infamous for his reign of terror. Any spice caravans that dare take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren wastes. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's the boss that we've got to kill. Let's crack on. Calm down, Dumbledore, it's true.
Let the cards fall where they may.
Right.
We begin.
So, to kind of explain what's going on here, my little totem gold thing, that is me. I've arrived on the playing field at the stairs. I then move from card to card, and each card has an encounter on, whether it's combat, a random event, anything. And then I can move on. So, every time I move, I use a food. If I run out of food, I start losing health, so I've got to make sure I have food. Gold is used for buying items and encounters and da-da-da-da-da, and obviously if my health gets to 0, I lose. I can lose health from encounters, and I can lose health in combat. David Quebecinborough. I like that. We also have a couple of weapons, but they are tucked away at the back. I think I've got an axe and a shield, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, that's a big-ass spider. Holy shit. Go away. Don't you dare come over here. Right, so let us choose our next card. We're here, so we can only go to the right. Let's see what we've got. Mr. Lionel.
I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Let's have a look. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes his seat next to yours. He taps you on the shoulder, quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. Okay, let's have a look. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, and then sits patiently waiting for your answer. Oh, there we go. So we can either give him a piece of bread off my plate. I could have given him 20 gold, but I've only got 10. I can ask him what he needs, or just ignore the goblin. What should we do with Mr. Lionel? Looks like he's already got some money. Should we give him the bread off my plate? Should we just give him some bread? He clearly wants something. It's turning into FTL. A lot of people are saying 3. Okay, let's ask him what he needs. Need? I need to help you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin and reveals his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Draw 1 equipment card. So a positive encounter. We're drawing an equipment card. Shield. Shields with this trait allow the hero to reflect projectiles back at the attacker. This must be performed with a precise timing as the projectile draws near. Press the reflect projectiles button. Look for the green indicator above the hero's head. I think I've got to change that keybind. Counter. Counter foes as well. Okay. I think I need to change that setting because I changed it to a mouse button, but I think I'm going to put it back to its default. Learn how to play. Come on, Joe. Come on. Where is it? It's going to be on general? No? Is it under controls? I'm being daft. Okay, here we are. So it was counter was Q, and I think that was the only one that I changed. Yeah, so counter is Q. Okay, so that's what the shield does.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks.
Thank you very much for the dinner, sweet pea.
Shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Yeah.
Delicious pasta dinner. It's actually nuclear. I ain't going anywhere near that for at least the half-life of a piece of uranium. Jesus. Thank you back. It's been 6 months. Where are our Alan Wake bonus episodes? I want my money back. Absolutely not. The fucking bonus episodes. Oh, God, yeah. I forgot about them. Whoops. Never mind. Thank you very much there to Salty Satis there for the 12 months. Very, very kind. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we got ourselves a shield from that. Very nice. That's been added to our equipment card there. If I take a look at my inventory,
your cards here.
If I take a look at my inventory, I've got a rusty axe that deals 20 damage during combat. Press left mouse button to attack. I am the adventurer. What is this ring that I've got in my head here? So that's my axe. I've got this shield, and that is it. Oh no, I've got some basic light armor. During combat, light armor gives some protection with no penalty to your speed. I see. So we're going to be able to get better armor as we go, hopefully.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Here's to another month of entertainment. Thank you very much, Mr. Wires, there for the 6 months. Very, very kind. Okay, let's move to the next tile. I'm going to go this way. The Maiden.
Fair Merith. I'm not surprised to find that this encounter remains vivid in your memories.
One day in a shabby forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. Okay. I can either ask for longer life, for supplies, or for gold. What should we ask for, chat? I'm just going to have a bite of pasta. Fucker. No. Henry, behave yourself. It's so hot. Jesus. No, not the elf maiden, the dinner. A lot of people are asking for longer life. One will probably heal me. That's my thinking. So if I was going to guess, right, gold is gold. So that I've got 3 stats and 3 options. I'm guessing longer life will probably heal me or give me more max health. I'm guessing supplies would probably give me food and gold would probably give me gold. What do we think about that? Because I could use gold to buy better items. If we encounter a shop, that is. God, this is nice. Ah, it's hot. Ah! Gold would get me more choices later. I think I'm going to go with gold then. Either there's going to be a heal or more health. Yeah, I'm going to go with gold. I think, just in case we encounter a shop later on. Cube noises. Gotta like move things around on my desk. Bear with me. There we go. Right, let's go with the gold. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well. That is your wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold game cards. Good fortune. We get 20 gold.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
We get 15 gold and 20 gold, bringing us up to 65 gold in total. Not a bad encounter. Awesome. Let us move this way. We have found the stairs.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
I want to check this place to my left, so we're just going to turn back. You turn away from the stairs and keep exploring. Twisted Canyon.
That first moment, that glinting weapon.
You see
the
a weapon
call to
glinting
action,
in
to
the
adventure.
sunlight.
Truly, there is nothing like it.
Okay, calm down. Lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. Let us climb down to retrieve the weapon. Oh, so it's like one of these random chance ones.
Choose from these options.
I don't think it really matters which one we choose. I'm going to go with this one. Ah, screwing. The dealer draws you 1 health pain card. Very unlucky. You lose 5 health.
Oh dear.
Oof, epic fail. God, the worst of luck. I passed that one quite easily when I was doing my test, but fucking yeah. You can actually follow the cards in the choices, can you? Right. Let's have a look here. An axe. Oh, so we do still get the weapon, but we hurt ourselves going down the canyon. Okay, that's good. So we do 25 damage. Let's equip that, because my rusty axe, it only does 20, but we got a fresh axe here that does 25. So let's equip that axe.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Right. Back to the stairs.
Head
Let's get
downwards,
out of here.
if you dare.
We've discovered the exit. Let us take the stairs. You embark on the next leg of your adventure. Who is
You're
unlucky
on the
in
final
cards is
floor
lucky in
of
love.
our simple map.
There you go.
Your opponent
Oh,
waits here.
yeah.
Find him.
Right.
If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
Fair enough. Thank you very much there to the awesome Ginger there. Your voice swooned me into subscribing. Thank you very much. Is this Hand of Fate 1 or 2? This is Hand of Fate 1. Because this is the one I had. We also get 100 health back, which is nice. The Traveling Mage. Let us have a look. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade his wandering adventures. Damn script. Mages sell only specific items that are discovered in faraway lands. The prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Let us approach the store. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer. Lovely. Let's take a look in here.
If
This
you
is
were
a
wondering
traveling
why you've
mage.
been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Okay, let us buy items, see what he has. So he's got he's got alchemical silver. Press 2 to attack faster with each successful strike. Longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. So like a chain combo. We've also got Hermes helmet. Lizard men take double damage from the player's attacks. And a plunderer's cap. When you draw supplies, instead draw 2 and pick 1. Interesting, that could be quite helpful. And we've got this weapon as well. It's like throwing knives. Damocles? Damocles? I'm not sure. What do we think? Sell the rusty axe. Okay. Let us sell the old rusty axe that we have. I can't seem to. I've only got... I wonder if... I can't seem to sell my rusty axe. Only my new one. Let's go back. Buy items. Take the third one. The plunderer's cap did seem pretty good. It's quite expensive though. It does seem very expensive. They won't buy crap, it's true. This is a prestigious mage. Draw 2 loot and choose 1. It goes a long way. I suppose it does. Let's just buy, then, the Plunderer's Cap. So,
The power of a prophet. Choose your fate.
let's do it. Let's buy ourselves the
Interesting
ability
choice.
to choose what we can go for. I'm going to save our 21 gold because I can't afford to buy anything else. So let us buy some food. Yeah, let us buy a little bit of food. Just 1. We'll see how far that goes. Let us leave the shop. Damocles, right. So it's John Cleese's throwing knives. I've got it. Right, let us move further on then. A winding trail.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
Okay, so now we get into the combat. You will see here. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Food equals FTL fuel, that's it. Give us all your gold or die. Attack the cowardly bandit, or cowardly band, for daring to threaten me, or give them all of my gold. Well, I know which one I'm going to do. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. Lovely. So yes, this is like the fighting portion of the game. It's very, very simple combat. It's all about timed blocks and combat rolls. It's very Dark Soulsy in the combat rolling thing. There's not much to the combat. As the enemies get more complex, the fighting gets more complex. But to begin with here, this is probably going to be quite simple. You can see it turns into like a third-person thing, and you can see all of the things that you've got equipped. My Plunderer's Helmet, my shield, and my axe. And there's all my gold. Right.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Right. It's more complicated than that. The game doesn't tell you. You can only counter somebody that you are looking at, and if you are not already using an attack. So a bit like Skyrim, if you're doing a heavy attack, you can't also block as well. So you need to basically time your hits. It is very tempting to just go hit, 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 and you probably can with a few of these enemies, but you want to be very careful not to get too far chaining into combos and then have yourself vulnerable to attack. So yeah, let's go. Let's... There we go. There's a counter. Counter block. Nice one. There we go. The combat. The combat's amazing. Can't convince me otherwise. What a beast. I like that when you actually get cards, though, it's not designed to be difficult. It's just designed to be a experience, to say the least. The combat is amazing. You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Draw 1 piece of equipment. The Explorer's Helmet reveals
Small
stairs.
to navigation, but still.
Reveals stairs encountered upon a level and grants gold bonus revealing for every encounter on a level. Okay.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
We get 3 food. And 3 more food. Okay. I'm not sure whether I equipped that cap or not. I think I want to keep my Plunderer's Cap on, don't I? Yeah. I think I want to keep the Plunderer's Cap on, because the Explorer's Helm's nice, but I want to keep the Plunderer's one on. That was my bad. The combat gets more difficult later on, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't doubt. Right. This is basically just the tutorial. Dead Man's Gorge.
I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason.
Okay. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear the sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Draw 1 monster card. 3 of dust, so 3 bandits. Let's see how we go here. Right. The combat gets more... Yeah, I don't doubt. Yeah, more difficult. There's our guys spawning at the back there. Our shield and our axe. Let's rock and roll. So I've got to make sure that I'm dodging as well. I also have a full arena to fight in if I want.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Nice one. It's you and me tango. Oh! With the fucking throat slit with the shield. Holy God. Very nice. I do quite like the combat in this game. It's simple, but it looks quite rewarding. It's very nice. Smells like Batman. Literally. Right. I'm gonna have a victory bite of pasta here. I'm enjoying this. It's nice. But the game as well. Really, nobody says half a year since I've joined, and I've not been disappointed since then. Thank you very much. I'm going to have a cube hydrate as well, lest the spirit of Ka haunt me. Does anyone else get Skyrim Dumner vibes? Yes, actually, Face Taker. I think that's fair. I don't know whether it's the same voice actor, actually. Could possibly. I played it ages ago, Dark-haired. Irish. I played it ages ago, and I didn't even really touch it. I got through like the tutorial and that was it. But I'm having it another go now, which should be nice. The dealer draws 3 game cards. One thing from the armory. We get an axe.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
We've already got that axe equipped, so we're just going to click no to equipping. And we get ourselves... We can choose between 5 and 3 food, so we're going to choose 5 food. Continue. And we can choose between 30 gold or 15 gold. 30. That plunderer's cap coming in nicely here. Because basically the plunderer's cap allows me to draw 2 cards and then choose the one that I want, which is very nice. I hope they have Quebec's Nova. We shall see. Moving on here. Here is the Jack of Dust.
You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Very nice. Thank you very much to Fear Holiday there for the 35 months. Very, very kind, sir. Nearly a 36er. You'll be, I think, one of the first people through the gate for the zombie bear at the 3-year mark. Very, very kind, sir. Thank you very much. Here's a survivor of the Altis campaign. It's true. Yeah. The fucking Altis war. That's right. So yes, basically, he has unblockable attacks, and he inspires his followers to steal gold on hit. So we're going to be making much more of dodge than we are of block. So
this token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
These tokens will unlock more cards. These are the wager for the boss battle. So if I can beat the boss, I get these 3 tokens, which will unlock more cards to go into my deck. Right then, we've got 4 dust and the boss. We have our trusty axe, our shield, and our plunderer's helm. There he is. So he has unblockable attacks, which we read. I'm going to be making much more use of dodge than I am of block. Let's go. So we're going to be
Some
Dark Souls
enemy
in this one.
attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counter.
There we go. Let's keep going. Oh, God, he hit me. I ran in for an attack. Backing it up. Stay away from him. There we go. Stay back, you bastards. Whoa, eat shit. Oh, I didn't block that one in time. That's an unblockable. Get past them. Oh, you bastards. Oh. Nearly got you, man. Oh. There it is. Oof. Got him. And only 1 hit. Not too bad. Dark Souls taught you the art of rolling. It's true. His face, Jesus. Very good.
Down into the worms with him.
2 hits, sorry,
Perhaps
2
there
hits,
is
my
peace
bad.
for him in the grave, poor soul. 1 champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more.
Not bad at all.
who
Is
will
this
test
easy
your
mode?
strength,
No, this is
your
the
memories,
tutorial,
and
Ricey.
your
It will get
resolve.
harder.
If you fall at the first hurdle, none.
I guess it
reach
is
the
easy mode
last.
in that regard.
We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine.
Right.
As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
So as I unlock cards, so does the dealer. So as I get better, so does he. Right. Open our first token. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Jack of Skulls, the next enemy boss. Is that the enemy boss? Or I guess these are bandit encounters. Dead King's Hall. Local Peasant. Devil's Choice. River. And Captain of the Guards. So different encounters. Add them to the deck. Next token. Let's see what we get. Weapons. We've got medium armor. Chains of Rage. Mercenary Contract, a special. Medium armor again. Fortitude's Breath. And Desperate Measures. Now, with these cards, right, the way that the game works is that these will be folded into the deck, right? As I go through encounters, I have a chance to encounter the cards in my deck, right? So I won't start with any of these, but if I do a special, like find a weapon in a valley, I might find Desperate Measures down there, the mace. And that's how it works. So I won't have all of these from the get-go, I just have the chance to encounter these on my journey through each level. And then the last one, let's have a look and see what this token is. For defeating the Bandit Jack, I give you new challenges. The Bandit Attack looks like a hostile encounter. That'll probably go into the enemy's hand.
Shall we deal again?
That we will. Let us start.
Good. Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
That was basically a tutorial. Let's do the story mode. The Jack of Skulls. 3, 2 of Skulls, 3 supplies. Challenges, right. Lore. Serving as captain to squads of lesser skeletons, these unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of all warm-blooded folk, or until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless. So some kind of lich or necromancer guy.
Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls.
Deck builder. We get to build a deck. Would you like to use a recommended equipment and encounter deck? Should we say yes or no to that, chat? Should we try and learn the deck building ourselves, or should we? I'm unsure. What do we reckon? Recommended for starters, I'd say. Right. First runs should always be default. Okay, let us use the recommended deck then. Your decks have been updated. We've got 12 encounters and 12 equipment. Fair enough, Matt. Right, so we've got a recommended deck. Adventurer default mode. This provides the standard gaming experience with no special modifications to rules and decks. Lovely. So that's the deck that I've got there. I've got a chance to find my axe or a couple of swords and shields, which is nice. Let me just go back. Everything's all sorted. Go back again. And then start game with that recommended deck.
New content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run.
Right.
I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
So he's added some of his own cards to make it harder for me. Here are all of the things, all of the enemies that we could encounter along the way.
You play for life and death. Prepare yourself.
Here we go. Choose your next card. Let's go in a zigzag. I'll go this way, or then no, I'll hook round actually. Here we go. Let's see what our first card is. River, new. One
Running
of my new
water
cards.
protects against many things in myth.
Is the music
Generally,
drowning you out? Sorry, is the music
just a
still
pain
really
to
loud?
Get past.
Let me just try and turn it down a bit more. I've got it turned down really low. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's a bit better. Right then. Let's take a look at the
There's
river
a token in it for you if you win.
Your path is blocked by a river. The water is clear but fast flowing. We could try and risk crossing, chat, but again, there's a chance we could lose health, lose items. Do we risk it for the biscuit? Lovely. Let's risk it. Attempt to cross the river. We got a huge success potentially. I think. Which one should we go with, chat? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Third one. Quite a lot of people saying 3. Let's go with 3 then. Huge success. Well done. Right. Your light armor makes the crossing easy, and you even stop to dive for some shiny stones on the riverbed. You fetch a few coins. Dealer draws you 1 gold game card. We don't have our special thing, so we won't get to choose. But we get 30 gold off the back of that. Very nice one, chap.
The token is yours. Well done.
Get ourselves a token. Not bad at all. Let us go this way, and we shall hook round. So let's go towards the top here. We've encountered the stairs.
Deeper towards our foe.
That is unfortunate, because it means we're going to have to waste at least 2 food getting back here. Let us turn back, and let's keep exploring. Let's go this way. Mr. Lionel, good to see you again, sir.
Starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
Not a bad idea. Right. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, an old man takes his seat next to yours. He taps you on your shoulder quite painfully and with his wooden staff to get your attention. You notice he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizen-face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. So we do actually have the 20 gold encounter, but there's every chance he could just run off with it. It's all RNG, baby, in these games. A lot of people are saying 2. 1 person for 3. Let's go with 2. Let's go with 2. Give him 20 gold. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he quite calmly and deliberately swallows each of the gold coins one by one. Now let's see what I have for you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. Ah, but I haven't met you before. What? We draw a single card that gets a shield, but we paid 20 gold for it. Then before you can stop in within human speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Fair enough. Twisted Canyon.
It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
I'm sure. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. Let us climb down to retrieve the weapon. Pretty sure number 1 is success. Yes, there it is. Lovely. You climb down to retrieve the weapon. Very carefully you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You draw 1 equipment card. An axe. Lovely. 20 damage. Let us replace our rusty axe with a proper axe. Very nice. Right, now we just need to get back to the exit. Back through the river.
How will you cross this time?
I guess we've just got to attempt to cross the river again. Probably would have been better to go back via Mr. Lionel. See if we can get ourselves a huge success. Pretty sure that's the huge success. Nope, just the normal one. Never mind, we shall cross the river. You cross unharmed. There it is.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Lovely. I'm just eating my dinner like a slop. Right, stairs. Let's rock and roll. We shall take the stairs. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
Many have reached this far.
Yeah.
Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
Mr. McPherson, thank you very much for the kind words, sir. And thank you for 9 months. Very, very kind. Right. Let's have a look here. So, let's go to number 1. See what we get. A travelling tinker. Let's take a look at this man's wares. In the shady grove off a beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let us approach the shop. Greetings, wise traveller. I have much to offer you. Very nice. Let's see what he has for sale. I really don't have much to sell, sadly. Only got 20 gold. I gave most of it to Mr. Lionel for just a single shield. We may be able to sell our axe or our shield to get something. Let's see what I have to sell. Literally just my axe and my shield. Wouldn't really fetch much for them either. No, I don't want to sell it. Only for 3 gold, like it wouldn't be worth it at all. Back. Buy items. Can I afford anything? Literally nothing. There's medium armor. Provides good protection against physical harm with minimal restriction to movement. Should we get some medium armor, chat? Nice spider crawling there, I know, right? Some people think that the medium armor isn't worth it. But the people that say no, why wouldn't I? Just don't get hit, I suppose. Is just not getting hit a better strategy? I suppose it is. There'll be less pausing once I've eaten. It reduces your movement, same for heavy armor. MLG strafe means armor is useless, true. Best strategy is just winning.
Oh, yeah.
Reduced movement versus plain less damage. Right. Immortal Potato, thank you for the 10 months. 10 months already, time flies. Thank you for the lovely and hilarious streams. Very, very kind, sir. Armor can be good until you learn the combat better. Minimal restriction to movement. I wonder what that means. Minimal restriction to movement. I could just buy it and then I have it. You always get hit unlucky, so armor would always be good. I think so. I think that makes sense. I think because I'm a noob, I think I'm going to get the armor. I think I'm going to just expect to make mistakes. What's the healing cap? Out of my price range, unfortunately. Any healing that the player receives is
one
doubled.
sort of magic with another. All you need is a channel for power, and it's simple enough.
Okay. I'm going to go with the medium armor. I am going to go with it. Let's buy it. There it is.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say?
It's all right.
Congratulations.
I'm going to equip the medium armor.
Armor protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Fair enough. Medium armor it is. So let's go back. Don't plan for failure. But you should absolutely plan for failure. Because if it happens, you've got to be able to... Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely should plan for failure. But let's leave the shop then. So we've bought ourselves some medium armor. I'm hoping that will provide me with a decent level of protection. Right, let's just take a look at our inventory here. What does it actually do? Medium defense provides good protection against physical harm. So I'm guessing it just reduces the amount of damage you take. I'm guessing that is the thing that it does. I don't seem to have any spare in my equipment here. Right. Yeah, barking is definitely from the game shop, that's it. Right. Let's carry on then. Continue our way round. The Maiden. Hello there.
Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
It's true. Right, one day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. Reduces damage, but your dodges are slower. Right. You get hit more if you slower speed. Okay. Right. Fair enough. So she stops to greet me. Let's see then. Do we ask for longer life, food, or gold? I don't have a massive... Oh, God, get away, you bastard. Someone get a can of Raid or something. So what do we do? Ask for supplies? He's calling you out for using the same card, I know, right? I think possibly just getting more gold. Because we did get a lot of gold last time. Life gives you more max HP. I'm going to go with gold. Again. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is your wish. Oh, that was a big one. 40 gold. 20 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
15 gold. We could go back and get the healing cap, chat. We could do. What are you eating there? I hear cutlery. It's just a packet pasta that Jane's made me. It's not glamorous, but it is delicious. Wow. What do we think? That's a small spider. I saw a bigger one than that earlier. You can go back. You absolutely can. I can absolutely go back, but I think I might just come full circle if I can. Because I could always buy more food. So like your cake, yeah, exactly. Let's go round in a circle, or... Well, one of these is going to have to be the exit, right? Let's keep going. We'll keep my gold in tow. Captain of the Guards.
I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
You hear a shout up ahead, and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. 2 skulls. Stranger, he calls
More
out as he throws his
skeletons
weapon
for
to
you
you.
to deal with.
Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. You get a mace, 27 damage.
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
Does the job, though. Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Okay, let us equip it.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes. So we got to fight 2 skulls. And we're trying to save a captain of the guard that was injured. God only knows where he is, so we've got to fight some skelly boys. In my medium armor. Let's see how we do. Right. Oh god. Okay, mace is good. Mace is good. God, I haven't done Jesus. Christ almighty. Right. The ambience in these games is really great. Gives me all those tabletop evening vibes. It does. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. Have enough back at Kadir, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I'd suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts, and it's brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. Something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. This card's token is now yours. Lovely. Another token into there. Right, our last place is going to be this one, which is going to be the stairs. Very nice.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
So what do we do, chap? Do we go and take the opportunity to go to the travelling vendor and maybe try and get the healing cap, or do I take relative stock in the knowledge that I may encounter another merchant and just wait until a bit later? I do need food, don't I? Because I've only got 10 food. I'm nearly done. Last mouthful. Ah! Lovely. Right. I'm out of water, though. What can you do? You would make a lovely DM for D&D with that voice. I appreciate that. Let's splurge it on some shiny stuff. Let's turn back. And let's go and grab some more food as well as other things. Approach the shop. Have a look. Buy all the merchant's stock and become the merchant instead. That's true. Right, let's have a look here. So buy items. Oh, so he has a new thing. He's got desperate measures. This mace inflicts more damage than the lower the health of the wielder. Interesting. It does more base damage, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure my current mace only does 27, so that's 5 more. You can sell your axe now. Don't you do Zeus in armor sometimes? It's been a very long time, Shadow Killer. It also has Holy. It's true. Mercenary Contract. Once per combat, press 2 to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. That could also be quite good. Healing Cap. Any healing that the player receives is doubled. What do we think? Do we want to buy Desperate Measures? We've got the gold. And then we can buy some food as well. This would also give us a good way to generate gold. Should we get... Look, I don't think... I mean, if I try to sell items... What can I sell? So I've got this mace. I can sell my axe for only $4. No to desperate measures. Helm and food, somebody says. Sell the axe. Okay, I will sell the axe if you're sure. Sell item for $4. Okay. Go back. Buy items. Let's have a look here. So the healing cap. Any healing that the player's received is doubled. That would be 35. It could bail us out, the healing cap, big time. We could buy this, and then maybe a little bit of food. Definitely the contract. Right. No need to overthink it this early. Desperate measures. I suppose I don't want to be on low health, so I'm not really... yeah, I don't really need desperate measures. I'll keep going with the mace I have. Let's buy the mercenary contract. Let's get that.
Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to
And
use
the
in
healing.
combat, but it takes
Yeah.
time to ready them.
And then let's buy some food. Buy food. How much does this cost? Buy 3 food. Insufficient gold. So I can buy 2 pieces of food. Should be enough. At least for a little bit. Right. Back we go. Leave? Yes. But will you remember to press 2? That's the real question, isn't it? And then to the stairs. Let us rock and roll.
Descend ever
Take the
deeper
stairs.
into the subterranean pit.
So we've only got
Good.
one way to go on this one.
Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Let's do it. Next card. The Devil's Choice.
I
New.
like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Let's go with 3 dust. So that we can proc our contracts. Oh! Since you said whom you wish to fight, I think okay, I shall make the fight the other instead, just for fun. So we get 2 skulls and 2 dust. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Right. Let's see how we go. Mostly going to be dodging. Let's see how we do. We've got our medium armor, our healing helm, our shield, and our mace. Got our gold here. Let's rock and roll. 2 is artifact. That's it. That's it. Right. Whoa. Nice one. Not bad. Made a couple of coins off that. That's actually quite a lot of gold. We did well. Look at that gold rain. That was really good. Piñata's made of gold. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths will cross, and I will kill you myself. The dealer draws 3 game cards, and the card's token is yours. We get 3 food. An equipment card from the armory. Desperate measures.
I'm impressed. Few select these sorts of weapons because nobody ever anticipates being in peril. Such misplaced confidence is usually their downfall.
Well, we might as well equip it then, because that one does more than this one. So I'm glad we didn't buy it. So let's equip it. Might as well. The only difference is that if we do get in trouble, we do more damage, but it does more base damage, so it's just as good. So desperate measures will do nicely, and we get 5 max
A
health.
little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
We'll do the job. Let's keep going. A shop. Ah, good thing we got all that gold. Let's have a look here. In the shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but at prices a little higher than you. Let's approach the store. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. Let's have a look. Right. You can only travel horizontally and vertically, that's right. We've got another traveling merchant. Let us take a look at this store here. See what we can do. Look closer. Heal wounds, buy food. Let's take a look at items. Fortitude's breath. I'm guessing that's a shield. Every third encounter does not consume food. Press right shield button to bash a target, stunning it. We have a stun. There's also an axe, medium armor, and the thing there. We could buy
Middle
that.
of the road in every way.
But this is an interesting one. So that's got reflect encounter. So that's quite an interesting shield. What do we think? Q literally says that he does not expect to be in low health 3 minutes ago. It's true, but the narrator or the dealer also said, you know, don't get complacent because you might well be. Have we got anything to sell? I don't think we do really. Let's have a look at selling items. So I've got desperate I've got my old mace, which I can sell for 3 gold. It's not exactly much. I'll sell my old mace. Let's sell the old mace on. And then let us buy items. We will probably need to get some food. Do we get the shield, chat? What do we think? How much does one food cost? Go buy food first. Or buying food. I could buy 10 food for 30, or I could buy 1 food for 4. So that's actually quite good, isn't it? That's huge, yeah. Do we buy 10 for 30? Or 10 food for 30 even. Because that would be most of our gold. There's literally like 3 cards left. Shield to save food. You won't need that much. How much is the shield? The shield is... Let's have a look. 30. Does your food carry over to new dungeons? I have no idea. People are saying get the shield. Should we get the shield then, chat? Take the shield. Okay. Let us buy the shield. Shield is an investment.
A shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
Let's do it. Let's equip it. And then let us just buy... I don't know. Do we need to buy food now with just our little bit of gold left? I will. There it is. That takes us down to 0. And leave the shop. Right. Take it. You have enough food. Brilliant. Sell old shield. I probably should have. Never mind. We'll keep moving. Next card. Ambush.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. We get 3 of dust. 3 bandits. Let's have a bash, shall we, my friends? Let's have some fun. Median armor. Healing cap. My fortitude shield. And my mace. Desperate measures. Let's rock and roll. Jesus.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
Master Combatant. We've got the achievement Master Combatant. Complete 3 combats in a
This
single
is what
run
I
without
was
taking
looking
any
for.
damage.
You show some aptitude for the game.
This looks a little
Perhaps
overpowered.
this will
It's
not
true.
be as boring as I
I
thought.
forgot to press 2. Sorry, totally focused on the combat. I did forget. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realise that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. What should we do, cat? Should we... Chat. There's a H in there. Sneak up and kill them or flee? Kill. Let's go and kill them. Number 1. Success. Right. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. A piece of equipment. We get a fresh axe.
Are you a woodsman turned warrior
We're
now?
not going to equip that. We got ourselves 5 food, which is very good, and 3 more food. 21 food, plenty of that. Let's keep moving. Bloody spider again. Bandit attack.
Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. The dealer draws 1 monster card. 3 of dust. Remember to 2. I will. Okay. I'll remember to press 2. Oh, God, I skipped it. Oh, I so pressed Q then. It just didn't go for it because he was behind me. Lost a little bit of health, and we got quite a lot of gold from that. Not bad at all. Even if you press 2, you have to manually pick up all the gold. I see. It falls on the floor. Right. Amongst the dead bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer brings 1 drawn card. We got ourselves 10 health. Brings us back up to 105. Not too bad. The Jack of Skulls.
The undead.
Yeah.
Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
This tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest. In addition to sheer strength, this skeleton has the power to revive recently defeated skeletons in close vicinity. Serving as captains to squads of lesser skeletons, these unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of warm-blooded folk. For until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless. An endless gold farm, potentially.
Win
Let's have a
this
look.
and claim my token.
Let's rock and roll. I've got full health, full food. Rock and roll. See what we do. Remember to press 2. I will try to remember to press 2. 4 of skulls and the boss. There he is. Billy Bones, Jack of Skulls. Here we are.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough?
Fucking just jumping around like a fucking lunatic. Oh. Oh. I have to hit him while he's charging up, don't I? Got him. Very nice. Stun the bastard. That's probably a good idea. Very nice. Cool beans. GG's. Didn't take too much damage there. I didn't know you were half chimpanzee. That's it.
Well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will
Rolling,
come
rolling,
of it.
rolling. It's true.
Now our wager becomes more interesting.
Right.
Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not?
So what's this red token I've unlocked here? Let's take a look. The Murder at Sea DLC has arrived. Visit the landlocked lover to begin the quest. Okay. Is that a DLC, I'm guessing? I have no idea. I'm guessing these are these all DLCs that I don't have? The hunt for the White Minotaur has begun. The Song of the White Minotaur. What are these cards? The White Council is expanding its influence. Have you seen any of my privilege? Jesus. Right. This guy here. The Goblin King's Halls. Ah, is that Lionel there from the tavern? These are more optional paths for quests down the line. Interesting. it's House Stark. Indecent Arrival, yeah, I suppose. They're free DLC, so they're an extra countering cards that have a story. Interesting. And then the normal cards that I got from along the way. A Ring of Survival. What else did I get? A mace and another mace, adding to the deck. Our next token. An encounter, the Devil's Wager. Moving in, an unusual looking card with the Crucible, Queen of Dust, Helpful Priest, and Desert Storm. The Americans are coming. And last but not least, we get Helm of Reflection. Looks like a Meals helmet from Halo Reach, Jesus. Consuming Shame, my mother simulator. Angel's Wing, and Frostfang. Get 5 gold when attacking enemy champions. Right, add cards to deck.
Shall we deal again?
Let's do it.
Another
Start
round,
game.
and our game truly begins.
Right. So, story mode. Let us keep going. The Queen of Dust. In combat, the player's movement speed is reduced by how much gold they possess. Oh, that's the curse. So each boss has a curse for when you're playing. So if we have loads of gold, we're really slow. Double mace power. It's true. 3 rockfall, 3 good fortune. Lore. The Bandit Queen was taken by slavers as a child and raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way in her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable of ruthless cunning. Jane, can I have water, please? Thank you. Big love, thank you. Right, anti-you, yeah, basically anti-Joe playstyle.
A bold woman, this one.
Deck
She did
builder.
not collapse when the Empire did.
Right.
No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Jesus. Would you like to use the recommended decks? We will. Just because of the fact that I have no idea about this and my first playthrough should probably be using these. Let's go back. And let's go from there. Start.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Rockfalls. Lots of gold. Various merchants and things. Change your equipment cards. No, I'm just going to use the default decks, I think, unless chat resoundingly says that I shouldn't. There we go. All of
I've
our
added
encounters.
some cards to spice up the game.
So let's have a look at
addition
my
to the pain
inventory.
and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses.
So I'm back in
Choose
light
your
armor.
steps carefully.
I'm back in light armor with no shield. Okay. Let's have a look. The Landlocked Lubber.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
The door to the Landlocked Lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. It's good to customizing your deck with helpful cards like the Maiden and maybe new cards that can have tokens. Right. A proprietor meets you. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or God forbid, smelled a kraken? Explain that I've never seen a kraken. Consider yourself lucky. I guess it is more of a pirate. There is no more foul a beast than a kraken. I am Carlo. Welcome to the Landlocked Lubber. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard rumors of a boat going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich Port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you could have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but there's this place to look after. Carlo gestures to an empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home. This card's token is now yours. Yar! It's my pirate voice. Did you like it, chap? I have to remember that's Carlos's voice. The Maiden.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
It was very nice. Q's voices fit so well with the game, it's the missing piece in the dialogues, that's it. One day in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merilith. Jane, I need you to do some voice acting. Of the forest folk. My people have long held the mortals of this realm. Long helped. What boon would you ask of me? Gold. Give gold, lady. Get the food. Somebody says get the food, actually. It might be worth getting the food. But Jane is an orc, it's true. If you find an orc character, that voice fits with the picture, that's it. Yeah, I suppose it does, doesn't it? We're going to have Q Pirate. Yep, it's true. Spare change. That's it. I think I'm just going to go with gold again. I mean, unless I want more food. Do I want more food, chat? Sustenance. Yeah, do I do I go for sustenance or gold? Because gold will let me buy better items. Gold will slow me down. That is true. You can always get gold. True. I'm actually going to go with food, yeah, because the more gold I have, the worse off I'm going to be. Though, we could encounter a vendor here. You have 18 food. Okay, let's go with the gold. It will slow me down, but what can you do? Meredith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin. Very well, if that is your wish. Good stuff. 20 gold.
I'm sure you are grateful.
25. 15. That brings us up to 70. Hopefully we get a merchant. Jump. A twisted canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Let us climb down and attempt to retrieve the weapon. Be sure. Which number should we go for, chat? I think 4's okay, or is 4 bad? I can't remember. 2, someone said. 4, 2, 3. Load of people saying 2, 4, 3, 2. Ooh. 3 was risky. Very carefully you climb down to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Draw an equipment card. Frostfang. Oh, that was lucky. Equipment with this trait is imbued with glacial power. Lizard men are especially susceptible to ice damage. 28 damage. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press 1 to shoot a cone of ice. Ooh. Let us equip this weapon.
As pleases you.
That's it. The stairs. Let's rock and roll.
Bound once more.
You have discovered the
seeking
exit to this
heart
area?
of it all.
Take the stairs. Please.
This game is still only beginning.
Certainly is.
New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
I know, the fucking candle's going absolutely... The candle's sitting there like... Fucking Jesus. Oh, that's fantastic. Candle rave. Right. Helpful priest.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnation.
You meet a wandering
I
priest
have no truck with any of it.
who greets you in a friendly manner.
For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
Ooh, half my food's quite risky. What do we think about this? I laugh every time you play that sound. I never expect it. That's it. Small share. Oh dear, half is quite a lot. 1 for the token. Should we go for the token? He's helpful, worth it, probably? Okay, let's do it. Give the priest half your food. We could try and go for a huge success.
A choice.
Is it
Select
number 1
your
or 2? I
desire.
think it's 1 or 2. I'm not sure. What do we think? Somebody says 3. So a lot of people are saying 2. 2? We'll go with 2 then. It was 4. What can you do? 1 blessing card. This token is now yours. Will of the Gods.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course.
At the start of
Then
each
you're
combat,
back where you began, as always.
a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then it pops 5 gold, which the player can collect.
Take the token. It is yours.
Thank you. Let's keep moving. Mr. Lyle.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face even grins with a hint of madness.
My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with a wizarding wand of my own creation.
Okay. What should we give him? Should we give him the bread off my plate? Some gold? We do have a lot of gold. Give him sustenance. 1, people are saying 1. As you get the shield if you don't have 1. Gold? Somebody's saying gold? I do need to offload some of this gold. Try the bread this time. Lighten your load. What do we think? I don't want to give it... Yeah, I have 6 food. I don't want to give him the bread off my plate because that will minus 1 food. Let's go with the gold. Occasionally losing his place and moving different coins around randomly, he attempts to count the gold you place in front of him. This carries on for a while before he quite calmly and deliberately swallows each of the coins one by one. Now let's see what I have for you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles a warm grin that reveals his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? You certainly have, sir. Ah, and we get Fortitude's Breath. Every third encounter does not consume food. That is very opportune at this moment in time. Excellent. So he runs out the door. That came at a good moment. Cheap shield. It's true. Let's jump here. And we have a travelling healer. I don't think I'm going to need anything from here. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Healers specialise in curing wounds and also have some skills at removing curses. Do we have a look at this? Damn, that's a good looking sword. That's it. Should we bother with this? I don't have any curses, I don't think. Do we have a look? I guess there's no harm in looking, right? Let's take a look. Greetings.
Greetings, wise traveller. I have much to offer you.
Let's have a look. Maybe blessings. Remove the money curse. I could do. In we go. So, can't heal wounds. I could buy food. Let's take a look here. So they're doing... buy food for 18. What do we think about this? Sell junk. Okay, let's do that first. You are right. So sell items. That's right.
Who's junk?
I don't have anything. Right. If you check, you can remove the money curse. Let's take a look at removing curses then. How much would this cost? It's unlikely, friends. Very unlikely. Jesus Christ. Nope. Yep. Okay. So food then. Let's buy food. That's a bit too much. Shall we? So what should we do? Should we buy 2 packs of 5 food? Grab the cheat engine, yeah. Food time. Buy all the food you can. I'll buy 5, definitely. But do we buy more than that? Should I buy another 5 and then call it there? That's fine for now. You need a lot of food. You'll offload all that weight. Lighten your load. 1 more 5. Yeah, we'll go with 1 more 5. And then we'll save the rest. Okay, that gives me 16. And that gives me plenty. So I can't sell anything. I can't remove any curses. But the food is welcome. Right then. Let's go right. Hopefully this isn't the stairs. The Goblin King's halls even.
We play for a token now.
One night, as you lie in a forest clearing, you are disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness.
Well met,
The goblin exclaims, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire.
just the armed warrior I've been seeking.
What should we do? Ask him to elaborate or demand he make it quick? 1. Fucking Lionel. The goblin makes himself comfortable.
My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you, and perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune.
He goes on to tell a story of his troubles with the king of the goblins, whilst lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community.
The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given that his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dulcian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though. For now, it is time for revenge.
He says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet.
For hundreds of years, the Goblin King gathered treasure and hoarded it. Yeah, I think that's more of an accent. Ordered a series of enchanted, I don't know, a series of enchanted treasures. I'm not sure what voice I'm happy with for the Goblin King yet. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. I just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Let's accept the task. Excellent! I just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. These goblins from North Yorkshire, that's it. He Catler, it's true. Jay can have a drink. The voices are killing me throat. I'm going to keep trying, chat. This card's token is now yours. With that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush watching you. Nice one, Lionel. Right. And then we go left and left again. You could ask for hair from the maiden, it's true, but we've already encountered her. We want to pass it by, and we want to go to the stairs. We need to pull the hydrate card first. You have legs, the sink isn't far, it's true. And catch your
Better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Okay, fucking what is it, Bojack Horseman, whatever it is. He's fucking riding. Right. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. You have discovered the exit to this area. Let's hitch a ride. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
You are close on her
Jesus.
trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Let's have a look then. Let's go forward. Call for the priest. Let's have a look here. In a shady grove off a beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. I'm going to pass it by, chat, unless I should go in there and buy more food, because it looks like I'm going to be doubling back on myself quite a bit. Yeah, it's true. I rolled a 0. Chat, I need your help. I need you to spam Miss Jaina with cube hydrates. You'll need 11 more food. Yeah. You have a lot of food. I don't think I do. Because you have the shield. True. 14 gold. 11 to complete this at least. What's going on with the token channel? I'm not entirely sure. What should we do? Sips drink. She's a cruel soul. No, she's not. She's lovely. I'll go and get my own drink in a moment. Oh, she's got a sense of humour, chat. Right, shall we go in? Oh god, you'll only use 8 food. Alright, let's ignore it for now then. I can always double back on it. Let's check these side alleys. A bandit attack.
Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of the Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Or a monster card, only 2 dust. We should be able to live with this. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, Jesus. Kind of like spam that. Not too bad. I wonder if destroying the pots had treasure in them. I think just the first enemy that I attacked dropped it, didn't it? Every third thing doesn't use a food, right. Right, amongst the bodies you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. The dealer draws you 1 game card. 15 gold. Not bad. Back the other way. We'll see if we can get more gold on our adventure. We've got to come back through this guy, so pass it by. Then if we can get more gold, we'll see if we can spend it. The Dead King's Hall.
Greed.
New.
If it were not for greed,
Draw 2 monster cards.
then who would play at this game?
You see an ancient, ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold a spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. 2 skulls, 4 dust, 6 enemies. Oh god. Do I attempt to take them by surprise? Where are we going, chat? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Hey Q, how are you finding this game? Good times, I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure how it's considered a knife. It's enormous, isn't it? What do we think? A lot of people said 3 and 2 and 3s and 2s and 7s. God, chat's so conflicted. I should not take responsibility for this outcome. I'm seeing a couple of 3s. I'm seeing more 3s.
Everybody get ready to boo or woo the threes. Very nice. Well done. There it is. Suddenly you leap into the fray, taking one of them down before they can even react. Choose a monster to discard. Let's discard him, and let's fight the 4 dust. Right. Boo myself. There we go. Light armor. Fortitude's Breath. Frostfang. Let us tango, my dear boys.
Now we begin to.
So one of them. Oh, ow!
The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
Kind of really suck it that he fucking put that fucking sneaky little trap in. Oh, you shitter. He dodged right into that. God, that cost me 20 health. Traps, Frostfang Hungers? Yeah, they're so slow, it's true. Right. The true villain. After Q runs into the first trap, beware of my traps. I know, right? You loot the room. The dealer draws 3 game cards, and this token is yours. We get an equipment card. A shield.
I cannot
Very
expect
nice.
you to get by without some protection.
No. I've already got my Fortitude 1. We get 3 food, which is a good boon, and 10 health back, which covers some of the damage that we took. We also get a token, which is very nice. Right, with 39 gold, do we have a look at the healer? Although we got 4 health back. Should we have a look inside and see what it has? Should we just have a look?
Oh,
Might as well.
yeah.
Half a year, looking forward to the next 6 months. Thank you very much, No Name. You heal every move, right. Might as well have a look. I don't think I'll need more food. Greetings, wise traveller. Let's have a look at our priesty friend here. See what he has on board. It doesn't cost anything to look, it's true. Let's see what the priest has for sale. We can buy a blessing, heal wounds, or just sell items. So what blessings do we have in? All of them are more expensive than I can afford. Do I have any items to sell? I have this shield, which we will sell for 3 gold. Yes. Back. Remove curses we can't do. We could heal wounds. 10 health for 8. Don't really need any of these, unfortunately. Remove curses is, I believe... Oh, it's a little bit cheaper here, but still not within the realms of purchasability. This is all very much out of reach. It'll be full after 1 move. In that case, then, we are just going to leave. I'm just going to save my money. There's nothing to do. I don't need any more food than I have, because I'm pretty sure this is the end level, isn't it? Right. Continuing to move. The White Council.
Again, a token is at stake.
As dusk settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimsgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. Something must be done, a voice shouts, raised in anger. They took our gold and food! One peasant wails. Will nobody stand up to them? Offer to help. They went that way, not an hour ago. You easily catch up with the band of ruffians. They seem overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill him! The command is gestured towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. Dealer draws 2 monster cards. 2 dust, 2 dust, 4 dust. They took our jubes. Right. Let's get all my equipment. Let's tango. Light armor. Shield. Frostfang. Let's rock and roll. Oh, you shitter. Again with the fucking trap. Get away from the traps. Come on. See, I'm so slow, but it's not too bad because the combat roll isn't too bad. Just got to draw them over to my side of the arena. There we go. Got him. Blimey. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, the bloody... So I've got to assume that all of the arenas now have... Your weapon has an ability. Yeah, I know. It can shoot a cone of ice, but... I've not been using it. I probably should, though. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying those bandits will trouble you no longer. Oh, they weren't bandits, a child exclaimed. Oh, they weren't bandits.
Grand Champion?
No.
They work for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute.
Well done.
Interesting. Right, so we've done that, whatever that is. No blast. Apparently there's a blast. We're going to heal up a little bit. Indecent arrival. Lots
As
of
you
quests.
plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards.
Follow the masked
Some you'll
attackers
wish you'd left
outside.
untouched.
Follow. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsiders witness what you are... Well, sorry, what we're about here. We are about here. I know this might look like a godforsaken thing we do. You have no idea of our troubles. So I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and to your surprise they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguise, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many of them are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop the shoulder of 6 people, and though they were his coffin bearers, God, it's like those fucking Nigerian guys jumping with a coffin, and he already dead. The fucking young man's struggles are subdued by bonds of rope. Do we interrupt, or do we stay hidden? Right, what do we think? What do we think? Do we interrupt or do we leave? A lot of people are saying 2. It's true. I think we should probably... We're not going to play it. Slow play it. Lots of people are saying 2. Stay hidden. You remain hidden from view and only watch as the villager is thrown into the portal. It erupts with light and sound and then disappears completely. The assembled crowd bow their heads and return home. Oh. We do not get that token now, chat. We've missed out on it. Right. The Song of the White Minotaur.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there, weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meagre sum, and then is generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a raucous chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do you, sir. Merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, and treasure seeker
Take your time
it has
if
ever
you like.
crossed.
I've waited long enough.
It's fair, Jesus. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." What do we think, chat? Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, or 4, chat. Impatient much, it's true. Sounds like a lad. A couple of people have said 4. Someone says 3. Quite a few 1s, quite a few 3s, 2s, 1 or 3. Lots of people going for 3. Success. Right. I like the look of you. Does 5 gold sound fair? Yeah, let's pay him 5 gold. The bard bestows upon you all the knowledge that he has gleaned about the White Minotaur. This token is now yours. Excellent. Let's go the other way now. Can't do this again. Rockfall. New.
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen.
While journeying
So
near the
many
coast,
potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
you hear the rumble overhead. Rocks falling force you to take cover. Attempt to dodge. What do we think, chat? I think 3, but I don't know. Some people say 4. 3. People say 3 or 4. 3 or 4. 25% chance. Good luck. 3, 4. Some people saying 4. Lots of people saying 3. 3 or 4. 4. Both of the mods say 4. Mod team says 4. 4. I'm trusting you, mod team. 2. Attempt to the dealer draws 1 pain card. 10. 10 health.
Ouch.
Indeed. It's not too bad. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. Oh, I don't have a helmet, so it hurt me. A good warrior always wears a helmet. You remember, hours later, you awaken to find that some of your supplies are missing. I lose 1 food and 5 gold. Very nasty. Back to the middle. And these should be the stairs. Oh no, the Queen of Dust, we're here.
Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
It's true. This Desert Queen is more lethal in battle and harder to kill than any regular bandit. Her blades are sharp and she is frequently protected by a powerful crossbow. The Bandit Queen was taken by slavers as a child and was raised in the desert. Over the years, she has bribed and murdered her way to her current position as second in command of the Desert Thieves, proving herself capable, ruthless, and
I will
cunning.
happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Let's have a look then. Right. 2 of dust. And apparently there's a big crossbow involved. I don't know. Khaleesi. Queen of Dust. So she has like a turret, I'm guessing that is. Something of that description. I have 32 gold. Jesus. Okay, she's got like a chain combo attack. Oh, fuck off. Oh, I can destroy this. I probably don't want to be fighting that close to it, though. We got her. There she goes. I'm guessing I have to kill the crossbow now. Got it. Who's left? Oh, there she is. I've got to pick up the card. Fair enough. He's too focused to read chat. That's it. Use the frost... Oh, I see the frost ability was on 1. I was trying to right-click. Sorry, that's my bad. Right-click's the stun, isn't it? Oh, we did good enough.
Inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry.
Fair
Still,
enough.
she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
The goblets. Stronger counterattacks. Your counterattacks do more damage. Increased stun. Your stun attacks now render enemies dazed for longer. New starting gear. Your starting equipment has been upgraded. Bandit strength increased. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeletons have had their strength increased. And bandit throwing knives. Bandits now have throwing weapons. The game has gotten harder as a result of that. Very, very nice.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and
Right.
passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun.
Lovely.
I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Interesting. You're meeting with Carlo and the Landlocked Lover games you discard. Smuggler's Wharf. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a health potion, game 15, a healer's ring, and charity. New encounter. Our Minotaur card here escalates into the Maiden. Ah, we get to talk to them. Oh, this is for Lionel. Our Maiden encounter, we get to rip some of the hair out of her. That's going to be nice of us, isn't it? You can reflect the knife, so it's all good. Treasure chest. Let's have a look here. Right. The White Council. The next level of that. Minotaur quest. Hunting the Huntsman. The Marcus Wolfheart. It's going to be him. Right. Let's see. Jack of Plague, our next encounter, or next boss. Asleep in the Forest. Field of Poppies. And the battle at Brooktop. Very interesting. And our last one here. Weapons, ahoy. Fleet cuffs. Armor of Cold. And a huge hammer. Caved in his breastplate.
Play again.
Robert Baratheon. Right then. That is not bad at all. And that brings us to 1 hour and 50 minutes. Jesus, that flew by. What do we think of that, chat? What do we think of the game? That's what they call me. Huge hammer. Yeah, what do we think of that? How was that for our first experience with the game here? Uno Mas, that's it. Really fun to watch. I'm glad. I'm hoping people are enjoying the voices that I do with all the different characters, like our pirate friend. That voice makes the game best, it's true. A very interesting game. Hopefully people are enjoying my addition to the dialogue, although I cannot hold a candle even to the awesome voice of the dealer, which is nice. Quebec in GM mode, basically. So yeah, just tuned in, so no opinion, fair enough. You'll have to watch the VOD, Pizza Lover. Free plug. You have 560 people watching, so definitely yes for a replay. I think that's fair. So I'm going to bugger off. I'm going to be playing this again sometime in the future. Again, it's going to be dispersed with our other games and stuff. I know that I need to play some Long Dark. It's a little bit overdue, but getting off Timberwolf Mountain is just like... it's a bit of a mammoth task because of the amount of gear I've got to move. So yeah, can you make a mod for the voices in the game? I don't know, Hafrist. I've truthfully have no idea. So yes, I am going to bugger off for the evening now. Thank you everybody for lending me your eyeballs. It's been quite fun streaming Hand of Fate, and what's good is if we get enough of a play session out of this first game, there is a second game to play. There's a second game that came out a couple of years ago. This game's 5 years old, I think, 2015. So yeah, very, very good. So yeah, I'm going to bugger off. So thank you again for everybody tuning in. Hopefully you have all enjoyed. Let me see who else is online, as I may borrow your eyeballs. Or at least give your eyeballs to them for a moment. Let's have a look here. Who is online? So I think we've really got a choice of Mr. Digby here. Thank you very much there to Glowman for the tier 1 sub for 10 months. Thank you very, very much there. I'm the second. Sorry, the second one is better, in my opinion, I guess. Just like one, but more and better mechanics. Okay, fair enough. Let's take a look then. So Mr. Digby is, I currently think, the only other person online. Yes, he is. In that case, it's an easy choice to decide who's going over. He's playing some SWAT 4 at the moment. So let me pass you on to our boy, Mr. Tatham Water. Let's take a look here. Control C. I'm giving away my eyeballs with no love. Ah, it's terrible. It's a terrible business. Have a cube love from me, Mr. White Wolf. And yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow. Tomorrow being Monday. Let me just check my own schedule. I think I've got a 10 a.m. Sorry, an 11 a.m. stream tomorrow. We may even do a double bill of this because I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I will catch you all then. Also, as a sort of side note, 69,000 followers. We've reached nice levels of followers, which is big kappa. So that's like a massive milestone. So thank you very much, everyone, for that. It's very, very, very kind of you all. Very nice. So yeah, I'm going to bugger off for the evening. Thank you all for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.